So based on my post yesterday, a lot of people want to get out of the US, and there seem to be two main problems. The first is lack of information. They don't know what their options are, and I feel like there are quite a lot of myths swirling around in the comments. So first problem is information, and second problem is money. Now, I can't help everybody with money, obviously, but I could help with information, so I've come up with an idea that I want to talk to you about. I'm seeing it as a sort of app or web page that I'm calling Help Me Leave, and I think there are three main areas it'll have. One is around visas, so you can search for visa types or costs or requirements or how long they're for, and that'll give you the information by country. Citizenship, so you could put in, my granddad is from Ireland, do I have a pathway to citizenship, and then details and requirements. And then asylum, so that by country you can see what the process and the requirements are. And then I also would want to create country profiles with information like cost of living, quality of life, property costs, etc. And then testimonials from people who've lived there as to what their experiences are. And then I thought the other thing people need is help on how do I get a passport, how do I renew my passport, what do I do with my passport. I've never built anything like this before, but I am a data person, so I know that the first job is build the data set. So I'm going to do that. But if there are people who have other skills when it comes to creating apps that would allow people to use this, by the way, this is all going to be for free. This isn't me trying to monetize. And are happy to donate your time. I'd love to make this happen because I think we can demystify a lot of the process and help people. This wouldn't just be a resource for Americans, this would be a resource for anybody. Help people understand what their options are, because some of the biggest barrier is how, overwhelming this can be. And I know this is somebody who moved from the UK to France. It can be incredibly overwhelming, but then once you get started, it's not so bad. So anyway, let me know what you think. Is this a good idea? Would you like to use it? Would you like to help me build it? Let me know.